Hi, I'm Zach.
I'm Zubair.
And welcome to Harmony.
Welcome.
Zubair.
Welcome back, Zach.
Thank you.
Welcome, Zach, back.
Okay, so anyway, we're continuing the first word from Said Nursi's The Collection of the Risale-i-Nur.
Yep.
So we are going paragraph by paragraph. We are
Hopefully
going to finish another partial paragraph in the English, but a full paragraph in the Turkish.
Okay.
So we're on page 16 of the first word, about halfway through the page. Last paragraph that begins with "in the same way."
Yeah.
So I'll read, and then we will discuss.
Okay.
In the same way, all things act in the name of Almighty God. For minute things like seeds and grains bear huge trees on their heads. They raise loads like mountains. That means all trees say, in the name of God, fill their hands from the treasure of mercy, and offer them to us. That's all. I think that ended the paragraph, right?
Yep.
In Turkish?
In
Okay,
Turkish,
good.
that's all.
So this paragraph is very long in English, so we'll follow the Turkish versions, the original version's paragraph setting. So, in here, we have the symbolism of a seed.
Okay.
And with the seed comes the tree. And eventually, there will come fruits.
Hopefully, yes.
But
the paragraph implies that.
It implies that, but I don't think it says it openly in this one. It says it in the next paragraph.
Yep.
So,
You're
okay.
right.
So for this one, we need to talk about the symbolism of the seed and the tree. What does a seed and a tree mean for you?
Everyone knows about this, I guess. It just grows up to a tree.
So it basically means that the entire tree is inside the seed.
Yep, sure.
All that the tree will experience in its entire life is in that seed before it's planted.
Yeah.
Is what you take it. It's yeah.
Yeah, sure. Everyone knows that. Yeah, you're right.
And so that means eventually even the fruit that it will bear are also in that seed too.
And the upcoming the fruits and the trees and the seeds also in that seed too.
Yes. Okay. So we have this. So this one seed is carrying in it, or as it said here, on what does it say? It bears huge trees on their heads.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So one seed does that. Now, we need to take the symbolism of the seed and the tree and apply it to our own lives. How is a human both at the same time a seed and a tree?
I have a child.
Okay.
Do you refer to that?
That's one way. What do you mean?
She's going to grow up. I hope so, inshallah. And she's going to have another child maybe one day. So just like a seed-tree relationship and seed-tree and fruit relationship, I have a similar relationship between my child and my life too.
Okay. So if you take yourself out of the picture, just your child,
okay.
Or if anybody looks at his own life too, I mean, we can do this with any human. Within time, the human starts as a seed.
Yep.
In the mother's womb, and then his entire life continues until he grows into a full-grown tree and will eventually give fruits.
Yes, you can say that. Yes, sure.
Okay. So then
we are a movable tree.
Yes, exactly. So what are the aspects of a tree? A tree has different branches, has fruits.
Yeah.
So then how do we apply that to the human?
Oh, I have a lot of branches.
Okay.
So you want to make a comparison, side-by-side comparison, right?
Exactly.
So if I were a tree, for example, I would have more colors, more capabilities than a standard tree would have, right?
Okay. So you're making a parallel between the capabilities that a tree has.
Yep.
For its branches, what do the branches do?
For example.
And with the human qualities, what a human does.
Yeah, so if I were a tree as a human, I would have more branches than a tree, yeah.
Okay, all right, maybe.
That's what I understand.
What are your branches? Because it's from the branches that the fruits will come from.
Good question.
Okay.
So, are you referring to the hands and limbs, but No, probably not.
No.
You are referring something non-materialistic thing, right?
Yes, you could start with the hands. The hands are used to make products which could be used as, which could be considered fruits. That's one understanding.
Yes.
But yes, on the other side of the human, we have different qualities. Things like intelligence, the ability to reason, imagination.
If I were to a tree, yes, the intelligence probably the biggest branch that I would have.
Okay, so let's just talk about at least list some of the branches that humans have.
Intelligence,
Intelligence,
imagination,
and
reason.
Reason. Okay, falls into intelligence.
Yes,
too, but
you're
okay,
right.
yes. And then another big one. Emotions.
Well, yeah, sure, of course.
Okay, let's stop with those. You could probably count many more if you went into the details, and within those branches are even more branches.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, intelligence and reason, they fall under one bigger branch. Anyway, so these are the things from which the fruits will come from.
Yes.
Now, what that might mean is, one thing, these different qualities, these different branches that humans have, are not the fruits themselves.
Oops.
Okay,
What do you mean?
just as a tree, from the tree's branches, fruits are provided, so are from the branches of a human, the tree are the fruits of humanity provided.
Go deep, please.
Now what we need to do here, we need to actually change our paradigm to be able to understand this. And we have a little bit of time to do this.
Okay.
So we'll do it quickly, and I do want to go in more depth in a future video.
Okay.
So we need to take the human out of the time frame. He grows from a seed in the mother's womb into a full-grown human, and eventually makes products in time, and those are his fruits. Every moment itself is a seed, a tree, and there are also fruits.
Objection.
Okay, what's the objection?
You just squashed all the time span into one moment, which doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
At least now.
Okay. Well, when we talk about moments, when we talk about reference of time, what is a moment in the first place? I mean, if you were to describe it, a moment, is it a second? Is it a millisecond? Is it smaller? It's a relative concept. A moment is a concept.
It is now, I guess.
It's now. What is now?
Now is now.
Hi, it's a concept. So just like in a human's entire life is an example of a moment, maybe on the grand scale of the universe, it's a moment, relatively speaking.
If you were to describe the moment as the tiniest slice of time span, yes.
Yes. So in our own life of 70-some years, then we can take the same, let's say, symbolism, the same sample, and apply it to this moment.
The tree sample.
Yes, exactly. Every moment, the human has the aspect of the seed in him, the aspect of the tree in him, and the aspect of the fruit in him.
I think we need to talk about this much more in the next program.
Yes, just to do it very quickly, or at least to give an introduction to it, when we look at ourselves, the seed side of humanity, it is my physical body.
Wow.
The vegetable side of my body.
Okay.
Okay, so
Interesting.
like the physical aspect, my hands, and
Whatever I have.
whatever I have physically.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be the seed of things. And to give an example, if somebody is in a comatose state, they could put a serum in, and the vegetable side of a human could survive.
Yep.
And we call that person a vegetable in English. He's in a vegetative state.
Yes.
Okay, so we have that side. That's as if it's the seed. On top of the seed, what is it carrying? It's carrying different things. At this moment, it's carrying a animalistic side. And in animalistic, I don't mean it negative. I mean, what is an animal? It's something that's alive.
That can move, that can
Move.
react.
Move, react, taste.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, let's say the most important aspect of the animal is its taste.
Yes.
That it has a relation with in that sense. When I eat something, I'm not just
Consuming it.
consuming the vegetarian, vegetative side of it, the material side of it. I'm getting a taste from it,
Yes, you're
a
right.
pleasure from it. That's what the animal side is looking to. So there's a life in there that's being reflected, and that's another side to humanity. So on if I don't have that seed-like physical body, then I can't also
Have the animalistic level of
exactly
my existence.
So it's as if just in this level right here, this is where we'll stop, and we'll continue this in another one, but it's as if in this dichotomy, I have the seed, my physical body, and then I have my animalistic side, which looks towards the taste. That's as if it's the tree.
We need to talk about this much more. Yeah,
Yes.
it's interesting.
Okay? So, that's all for now. Thank you very much. Comments and questions. We hope to see you next time.
Bye.